What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Civilization 5 with the mini continents AI only world battle. I hope you're enjoying it. So far, there's been a lot of action. There's plenty of interesting regions of the map. Still very unsure who is going to come out on top in this game. I think we've got a few civs who are doing pretty good for themselves. Korea being one of those. They are still, as someone has noted, going after China. And yeah, they should eliminate Guangzhou here, so this will be pretty successful for them. And yeah, they're looking pretty scary now, Korea. They're there. And the Sioux obviously were doing very well when we looked at the info addicts about 26 turns ago as well. Obviously, since then, the Sioux have grabbed Washington and Atlanta. Korea's grabbed a few cities, so I don't know. Maybe they've both moved up sort of similar levels. Maybe Korea's caught up a bit. I'm not really sure. I'm sure Korea will have some good technology. That is always their strength, as we saw. What game was it? I think it was was it the last one? That tournament I did? They just dominated, really. But yeah, that's usually their strength. And I think they had a good game before as well. I don't know what I've changed, because normally Mongolia would always win in my games, but Korea recently has been having a bit of a better run at it. I don't know what it is, but there you go. Fair enough. Well done. I don't know if it's maybe the JAR, just involvement. I mean, China's just never having a good game at this point, which kind of sucks. But there you go. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Or in China's case, you lose a lot. What do we got down here? This Citadel. I don't know why that's there. I guess the Inca probably had this tile. I don't know if that was really worth it, but there you go. They've put it there anyway. Yeah, these two are being very, very calm with each other. I feel like, I don't know, I've been hyping them up, but I don't know. They're sort of separate at this point. I don't know. They're struggling. Also, Brazil, I think they've obviously taken a bit of it down in terms of the rainforest, but I think a lot of it's also sort of been lost to the water. And the Inca have got rid of a lot of it up here as well. So yeah, a lot of deforestation means less science. I thought that could have been one of their strong points. The Aztecs still doing pretty good. They're going to probably grow back into the game. They were sort of falling behind a bit, but with all these cities now, they're going to start pushing towards the top again. They're going to be looking pretty good. Come on, America, at least grab this one city. Your moment to shine. As New York maybe falls as well. Not so good news for you over there. Oh, I did it again every time. Germany and the Huns, the grey, I think it's actually it is basically the same grey. It's just the black and the red make it look different, because on the mini-map, they look identical. I just thought, where has this huge country come from? But no, it is two separate ones. Both pretty good, I guess. Germany, in the grand scheme of things, pretty strong here in Central Europe. Up here to Scandinavia, and obviously the Huns stretching pretty far from Central Asia all the way to Warsaw. So it's not like they're bad. The race to Constantinople is well and truly on. Arabia, the Huns, and Rome all throwing units at Constantinople here. We'll see how that goes. No, this has fallen already. I was just got confused there. But yeah, Mali's conquered this, so that won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Carthage still around. I mean, that's pretty impressive in itself. Actually, Carthage have been improving recently. No, yeah, they're nowhere near a victory or even a top 10. But they are slowly, ever so slowly, creeping up the order in terms of they're escaping that group of terrible last place every time that America's in. Germany's maybe just above it as well now. They've been doing better recently, but some civs just terrible every single time, no matter what. Indonesia, unfair to put them when they're in that category because they're on an island, but there's definitely some. I mean, China's now certainly fallen into that category of just terrible all the time. There's got to be some more that I'm not thinking of right now, but yeah, well, I'm sure there is. I'm struggling now. America's in there. Maybe it's just America. The Mayans, genuinely, they sometimes survive, but it's never great. They're in that Carthage level right now. Morocco's sort of a similar level to that Carthage, just generally pretty bad. We had one great Morocco game in that Europe map where I put all the weird borders everywhere to sort of make the map fairer. Who else just dies all the time? There must be some more. Congo have been pretty terrible recently. Like, if this river wasn't here, I'm guessing they would have died a long time ago to Rhodesia. But yeah, they used to be pretty good. Like, it used to be sort of a 50-50 between them and the Zulu. And ever since I discovered Rhodesia and other civs, I've used South Africa as well. Congo have not been so good. But yeah, I can't think of many others actually. Maybe that was a bit harsh. Who are completely terrible every single time. The Dutch haven't had many opportunities. Same goes for Denmark. However, I'm probably going to be starting a new AI battle tomorrow on Civ 5. I know, very exciting. I'm probably going to mix up the roster of civs, not from the modded perspective, because I have the mods that I like to fill the areas of the map that I need to fill. But it will probably, in the vanilla civs, I will be changing. So, for example, Germany will probably be gone for Denmark, France for the Dutch. Trying to think who else, like Portugal in Spain. So yeah, it'll be a really mixed up one. The Celts in Britain, particularly in Europe, where there is multiple, you can have almost multiple civs in each position. Austria will probably be there. Greece will come back. I guess Rome will be there because there won't be any city-states, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we put Austria in, just leave Italy empty. I don't know. Maybe we could put one mod in, maybe Switzerland or someone to fill Italy. I don't know. The Ottomans, that we'll use, particularly in Europe, you'll just see a completely different roster. I mean, Russia, the Huns and the Khazar will probably still be there, just because they're the only ones I have out here at the moment. For now, hopefully in the future we'll be able to get some more in. I have plans, it's all good. In Asia, it'll probably be more or less the same. There's not many other civs. Persia could come back in, but that's like about it. But yeah, there will be a new AI battle starting tomorrow, so there'll be 2 at once. This channel is going to sort of try at least to transition more to the AI onlys, and if there is going to be Let's Plays, it will be, the TSL stuff, the Earth 2014 mods, that sort of content. But yeah, TSL, or just playing with new things, particularly in Civ 6. Obviously, there's still new civs being released. So we're going to try and transition on this channel, and then once I sort out a better schedule for myself, I'll move some other more just random Let's Play fun stuff onto the second channel, try and bring that back. But that's going to be sort of a transition, like by sort of trying to just, November, December, we'll see what we can do. And then just go into like 2021 maybe with some better idea of what's going to happen. But yeah, we'll see. I'm going to see, does two AI only battles on Civ 5 at the same time, how does that go down on the channel? Is it too much or not? I don't know, we'll see. I'm sure for you guys it probably won't be. And also, how do I want to run them? Do I want to just have one big video every day and multiple series, or like 2 little ones like I'm doing now? I'm not sure, but we'll keep exploring. India going after Babylon here. This time they should be successful. They've got, I don't know how they're doing all this damage, to be honest. All those crossbowmen in the water, that doesn't really make sense, but there you go. There is a privateer there. There is a cannon inside of Arabia's land, so Arabia sort of helping, assisting in the fall of Babylon. Constantinople still clinging on, but yeah, there's 3 civs going for this, so surely one of them's going to do enough. Byzantium doesn't have too many units left to defend with either, so it should be a pretty quick one once it gets going. New York, America, come on, this is hurting my brain. You can do this, you've got this, come on, get it done. Right, here we go, biggest militaries. Korea currently well out in first place, then it is France in second, that's a bit of a surprise. Attila in third and Spain in fourth. So there you go. France and Spain much better maybe than we were predicting. Germany in fifth. That's ridiculous. What? Okay. Rome is then sixth. So the Europeans dominating in that category for once. Very rare. Normally it's just all the big civs from outside of Europe. Aztecs then is seventh. Sioux in eighth. That is a surprise. Rhodesia ninth and Russia in 10th. Who's some of the weak civs? Who's right down here at the bottom? China in last. Ignore me, but yeah, who else? Benin is down here. Japan's obviously really struggling. Byzantium's having a rough time. America, Burundi, Songhai, and the Jar. Okay, they're some of the weakest civs. I mean, a lot of that makes sense. A lot of them sort of 1 city or 2 cities. The Jar not having the best time here. I mean, they're still going to be pretty difficult to conquer just because of where their capital is. But, it's doable. Korea's certainly, almost surrounding them at this point, so shouldn't take them too long. I mean, tech-wise, we're probably not too far away from seeing some artillery on the best civs in the world. The Koreas, the Sioux. I don't know who is actually leading for technology, so probably some others in that category as well. We just saw Europeans doing a lot better than I was expecting. And here we go. India conquers Akkad, so that's all the east coast of the Arabian Peninsula and the Persian Gulf, and that looks pretty nice take by them. And Constantinople slowly dropping down into the yellow. It would look pretty bad for the borders if Arabia took this, but you know what? I'm not going to hold that against them. I'll be happy if they can take it. If Rome gets it, obviously that would look fine. Attila, again, it kind of looks a bit weird. So obviously, if you like nice borders, Rome is your pick here. But out of the in terms of the game, I would love to see Arabia get it. That would be quite interesting because they've just not really done much. And with Babylon falling sort of at the same time, or at least starting to struggle a little bit, then that sets you up for quite an interesting game going forward, I think. What's next? The Shoshone. What are you up to? These guys, I thought these guys would be doing better. They look pretty, they're still so big, and they have a good size. All their cities are pretty large, but yeah, they've just been failing against California so badly. I don't know what to even what to say there. That has just not been going their way. Isabella has entered the industrial era over in Spain, so that's pretty good. Of course, she's getting quite big. Like, I need to pay more attention. Oh, France, if you settle here, that is definitely going to trigger some sort of war at some point. Oh, this is pretty big. Brazil and the Aztecs teaming up on the Inca. I think I don't want to say it's too early, but I feel like they're too spread out. This is almost too big. I don't really know. The Aztecs are all spread out all over the place. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this feels like it's almost too spread out for them to have any success against each other. We'll see how it goes. But New York has just fallen to the Sioux, and now the US is looking incredibly weird on this map, but all divided. Oh my goodness. Well, there we go. New York has fallen. Boston, Philadelphia, and Chicago remain. But yeah, not much hope for those cities. Very sort of isolated now in the northern corner. And the Sioux definitely emerging in North America, which is quite nice. They haven't done too well in some of the recent games, so it's good. And obviously no Iroquois. So there you go. Someone had to fill the void. The Iroquois will probably be back for this new series I mentioned as well. So there you go. A fan favourite for some. They've been doing so well recently, it's ridiculous. Hopefully the Civs can stand up to them this time. I might have to try and come up with some little way to balance it a bit, but we'll see. Not really sure what I can do. I don't know, we probably won't cut off any land, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm already going to be making quite a few changes to the map, as if you've probably got an idea what this series might be. We have mentioned it already, and I thought I was going to try something else, and that didn't really work, so we're going to that idea. Even though I said it wouldn't be that idea, we are now going to that idea. So there you go. Heads up tomorrow in the second slot, the first slot, probably the second slot, so I can get double AI only in the same day. Actually, no, it would be either way. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Right, Byzantium doing fine here in the green. They are actually, they've recovered a bit. They were in the yellow, so that's something. Maybe they've got a hope. I mean, no offense to them. I don't think we need them anymore. Oh, the Huns pieced out. That doesn't help. Okay, I missed that. Research agreement between Congo and Brazil. Oh yeah, there is a lot more civs like crossing the deep ocean now. You can see Spain, India, Mali. The Congo are trading across the Atlantic. Brazil have got exploring units out here, land units as well. Brazil, yeah, the Inca, Aztecs, Shoshone, the Huns, the Songhai, the Inca. I said the Inca. Siam is all the way out here in the Caribbean. Yeah, these civs are all over the map at the moment, so that's quite exciting. Just seeing them all moving around together. Oh yeah, we haven't really looked at religion for a while. We'll have another look. Let's see, I think there was 2 dominant religions, right? Can't quite. Okay, well now there's 1 dominant religion by quite a long way. Protestantism, obviously the only religion in the Americas with 43 cities, so that's sort of as expected. Then second place is Hinduism, which I think the only, obviously Arabia's there, but they're very central to the map. You know, obviously they are part of Asia geographically, but on this map, you know, they could just choose to spread it to Africa, Europe, or Asia just as easily as any of the others. But yeah, India basically the main East Asian religion with Hinduism, and that's at 24. We have 19 from Poland with Catholicism in Europe. Babylon just retook their city in the background in case I forget that. Okay, so there's 2 with 12 cities. That is Mercuria with Sikhism and Zoroastrianism from the Songhai. So that's sort of Northwest Africa and Northeast Africa's religions. Eastern Orthodoxy from Ethiopia in sub-Saharan Africa is not doing so well at 5, and Islam is only in 7 from Arabia. I think those 4 are a bit too close to each other, particularly Mercuria, Ethiopia, and Arabia. Ooh. The Sioux having their turn. China and Korea have peaced out, and China did survive, so there you go, they made it. Germany has gone with an ideology. I think, is that the second ideology? I mean, I know we've just got 2 more, but I think only one other civ. We'll check now. But Spain and Byzantium have peaced out as well. Not that that was necessarily a huge thing. The Huns have gone autocracy, as of the Shoshone. But yeah, Germany go in order. I'm surprised Germany's there. I mean, they must have 3 factories, I guess. But there you go. Very surprising. We'll have a look at that as soon as it's stopped the turn, because I don't want to mess anything up or just make it go even slower. Where'd that French settler go? It's heading for the Americas. I don't know if they... maybe they just don't know that nobody's here. Maybe they're still in colonial vision. They have no idea. There's just some mega civs out here that you don't want to mess with. We'll see. Yeah, the Sioux are safe now. They're not losing that city. That dream is over. Sorry. Sorry to burst the bubble. Mercuria's turn. Okay. Japan. These civs are getting a lot slower. I have noticed it's been a pretty slow going episode, but that's okay. Like I said, it's on quick speed, so we're not going to get as far, so it doesn't matter too much anyway. Mongolia making some progress up here. Sanchu and another settler as well, so they're sort of trying to at least keep up with Korea. You know, it's going to be difficult. I don't see this going well for them in the long run. Korea just looks amazing again. And pretty unchallenged at the moment. I know Siam's looking pretty strong, at least to defend themselves, but that's not really enough. And Edinburgh, briefly at least, returns to Great Britain. So we'll see what happens. But that will be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.